whatever you do, don't cross this line.
Which line? This line or this line?
It's crazy. You little kamikaze. Hey everybody, it's been a while. So I'm here in the salon, I'm listening to Postmodern Jukebox. You guys, it's really awesome. I mean, there was a moment I was playing it too much and the girls are like, okay, Sarah, can we listen to something else? But it's modern music in a jukebox style. And like, I don't know if you can hear it, but it just makes me want to dance. Which I don't know how to dance that well, and I've decided I need to take dance lessons because one day when I get married, you never know when that's going to be like in life. I want to know how to dance beautifully, you know? So I think my friend Sara will go with me because she loves dancing and broadening her horizons in every aspect. So that being said, are any of you in a relationship? I want to know how many of you are in a relationship, and are you happy in that relationship? Is it uplifting, or do you feel a constant like? Or are you in a relationship that feels uneasy? Somebody's texting me and I got excited. Sorry, it distracted me. It showed up on the screen. Anyway, are you in a relationship with somebody that gives you uplifting feeling, that makes you feel more beautiful, or somebody that gives you a sense of doom, you know? I was in a relationship for a while that was just, I've never felt happy. It was awful. I never felt appreciated or adored. I was constantly being criticized and nitpicked, and like everything I did was wrong, and it's awful. I walked into the room and he wouldn't say, "Oh, you look beautiful today." He'd be like, "What happened to your knee? You fell and cut it?" Or something. Never a compliment. Something that just was off. So I tell funny stories. To me, it's one of my favorite things, is like the experiences I have and then telling the story. And that person never cared to hear my stories or hear my wisdom or told me what I was capable of. It just there wasn't that connection and that admiration and love. And my goodness, you know, when you're in love with somebody, you're really in love with the way they make you feel about yourself, because that's all your life is, your experience that you have inside your body. So how does that person make you feel about yourself? And some people criticizing you and calling you out, sometimes that's good, right? You rise to the occasion. I feel like that relationship, I grew a lot. Even if I was pushed up against the wall and I had to, I grew a lot. But I didn't feel beautiful. I didn't feel encouraged, and positive encouragement is just, to me, extremely effective. I sadly lost myself in that relationship. My light was like darkened, and I lost my personality. I became self-conscious and insecure and unlovable. You know, I felt unlovable. But it was toxic, that relationship. And I'm not saying this person is necessarily toxic, but he and I together I wasn't a good match for him, because he could keep his eyes off of me. And to me, the love of my life will not be able to keep their eyes off of me. They will constantly make eye contact. The man I'm supposed to be with, it'll be a connection. I want to always look across the room and be like, "Yep, you're mine, I'm yours, I got your back." Do you want to know how your significant other, how much they care about you, or where you stand with them? Just look them in the eyes and just watch, and trust the feeling you get, and see how many times they're looking at you and in your eyes. I understand after you've been together for 100 years, you kind of get used to each other, but it's still there. And I'm guaranteed this intense love connection. And so that's why I can't settle for anything less. And that's why being in a situation where I didn't have that, it was always like wrong. It felt dishonest. I was dishonest to him and myself, trying to be with somebody who didn't do that for me, and I didn't do that for them. And that being said, I've experienced situations recently where the people I'm around like to hear my stories, my funny stories. My hair's so long, you guys. My phone sent me a video of me last year, and it was like that short. So, that being said, I have felt so beautiful lately and encouraged, and I feel so sexy when, I'm around people who appreciate me differently. I don't feel self-conscious and never want to go back to feeling like that again. So friendships, relationships, how do you feel when that person is around you? And I'm not saying that people should have enough power over you to change the way you feel about yourself and the way you behave, but people do influence, and especially the people you share your bodies with. So, and you make deep eye contact with, that can affect the way you feel about it. This is my life right here, right now, and I am not wasting any more time with people who fuck with my energy negatively. I've learned, the universe kept throwing it at me. Bam, you gotta learn. So I've learned, and I'm ready for what I'm guaranteed, and that is amazing, beautiful love. And that doesn't necessarily mean romantic, but it definitely could be. But I'm ready for happiness and growth, and I'm ready for this business to grow. We have some exciting news. There's the phone. You guys like my cute outfit? I want to talk about jealous girls as well. I'm coming back to talk about that.